Hello everybody, this is Tarina. I wanted to show you guys a flip through of the newest Close to My Heart annual inspirations catalog. This went live August 1st, so you can shop and get your hands on some of these goodies in here. And I will leave the link to my Close to My Heart website down below. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. Now, this is an introduction to the new consultant kit, and it's $75 for US. And if you go over to my you can look on my website or my Close to My Heart site as well, but over on my Facebook page, Hello Tarina, I have in my offers, I have an area that you can click right on, and it'll take you right to the Rewards Your Way special that we have going on this August. If you become a new consultant and you submit qualifying priced order, then you have the option to earn bonus rewards. So more information, I'll leave the link to my Hello Tarina Facebook page down below, and that'll take you right to it. That is one of the things that I love about being a consultant, is that when you put in an order, after you add on your shipping and your taxes, because of the way the commission works, your total is less than your subtotal was originally, and I love that. That just makes me smile every time. So if you become a hostess, you are able to get your friends and your family to purchase items. You can earn some of these things, depends on how much your group spends. And you also get free hostess rewards credits, where you can earn free credit towards what you want. We have a list of hostess rewards items that you can, which is a lot. There's actually a very long list. It's just certain things aren't on there. So and you get 50, if you get up there, you can get 1, 2, or 3 items at 50% off. So that would be amazing. So this is a lovely diagram, and it really does kind of help guide you to what kind of products you would be likely to use for your craft. So what kind of crafter are you? For a paper crafter, it brings you down and it shows you can do Cricut collections, your tools. It shows you where they are located in the book, and the color palettes and where they're located. Scrapbooker all the way, brings you down, asks you another question. Decorative or sweet and simple. Scrapbooking is my life. Faster or simpler, brings you down here. Pocket or traditional, we've got both. So we've got the pocket scrapbooking, and it shows the page, the picture of my life, and the memory protectors. And then we've also got traditional, which are a cut above kits, which is a nice full-on kit. We've also got where do I begin, which some people don't have a clue, and they just continue on down and ask you several questions. Now, if you like to make cards, which I love all of these, but if you like just to make cards, they've got a spot for you. It tells you where to get your inks and your stamps, and we've even got kits for stamping as well. So this shows you what kind of things you would need for specific types of things as well. So it's just kind of a re-up of, for the layouts, you would probably need a paper trimmer and some paper packets and probably some complements and ribbons. You don't have to use those things, but it's for new crafters. It really helps guide you into the direction that would help you out and make things a little bit easier. For celebrating relationships and cards, it kind of shows you your inks, your stamps, and your envelopes. You can create wreaths, you can recreate 3D boxes and things like that with our cartridges, and for that you would need your cardstock, and shimmer brushes would be beautiful on those. Bring them to life. Now we have a new book called Make It From Your Heart, Volume 3, and it's a how-to book that features 36 scrapbook layout patterns, and I love these patterns. They're very simple, and you can dress them up or you can dress them down, which is amazing. And this is the Make It From Your Heart, and then you can put them in the Everyday Life albums, or you can use the albums for anything that you want. You can do mini albums and all kinds of things. The first two volumes of Make It From Your Heart do layout, scrapbook layouts and cards. Now our albums, we have Postbound and D-Ring, and right now these are our current colors. We also added the new one, which is Bashful. And this one's also Bashful. These are the memory protectors that we offer. These are the Everyday Life ones. They go with these little albums, mini albums here. And those ones they're 9 3/4 by 8 1/4 by 1.5 inches thick, and 3 ring binders. In fact, I think I have one here. Just a second. This is the striped binder, the Everyday Life binder, and it comes in a wrapper and everything, but it's actually I like the quality of it. So, yeah, and it's got the 3 ring. So that's nice. And like I said, these are the memory protectors that go with it. Of course, you could probably take one of these and cut it down and add holes if you wanted to, which I probably would do if it worked for me, but these are the 12 by 12 memory protectors. They have several designs to choose from. And then over here we've got Pocket Plus memory protectors, and these ones are 4 different designs, and this one here has 10 in a pack, 10 protectors in a pack, and they are 4 by 12, and these are each 3 by 4 pockets. So they switch them up and they do them sideways and 4 by 6s and all that thing, and those are perfect for adding in extra photos. Now these are the flip flaps, and what they do is they adhere to your scrapbook page or your protector sheet, and you can add photos or journaling or any of that sort, and they flip up so that you can see what's underneath of it or behind it for the journaling. And they come in many different sizes. G is our largest, and it's a 6 by 12. So this would be a whole half of a 12 by 12 sheet. I haven't got to play with those yet, but I'm very excited about them. So our Cut Above program is a kit of scrapbooking stuff. The Cut Above program is a kit that includes enough goodies to create 10 2-page layouts. So that's 20 pages. If you did them as they are, as you can tell, they have everything in the kit for these. You would need to, obviously for the writing and whatnot, you'd need to buy the pen, but they come with everything that you need. Die cut, stickers, photo placeholders, instructions, and the top load memory protectors. So these are for traditional layouts, but you can also add on some of the memory protectors, or memory protectors, and add in some of these, The Story Begins, pocket cards to add on if you wanted more photos in there. It also, as well as the baby boy collection, we also have the baby girl. And of course, you don't have to actually use these for baby girl. You could use these for something else, which that would probably be what I did. But you could also cut these down, but the instructions do come with all of these. But you can make them smaller or larger. Depends on your skill level and what the project that you're doing requires. So this also comes with The Story Begins Baby Girl Picture My Life cards. These are add-on for $4.95, so it comes with 24. See, the Picture My Life cards add-on comes with 24 4x6 double-sided cards. So that's quite a bit of cards for $5. These are our creative collections cut above tags, and you can choose your purchase whichever stamp you want to go with your card. And these are pre-cut and pre-stamped, and then you just stamp the label and put the label onto your card or your tag. And you can use this with you can mix and match this. You don't even have to use these. You can use something from a stamp set that is your favorite or anything like that, and that works great. These are definitely gold foil though, so I think that would be fun. This is our creative collections. These are our kind of like, I want to say yearly paper collections, and these last all year long, and they're designed to go with all of your scrapbook pages and all of your cards and all of that throughout the whole year. So this is the Whimsy Fundamentals, and these are more of pastel colors, and I love this set. It's got some beautiful colors to it. So I'm not sure if you can see the papers here. See if I can get that to... Okay, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to go through and... Okay, so these, I have my little sampler pack here, so I'm going to try to go through these with you guys. So just to show you guys the colors and patterns. So we've got this one here, the crosses, and they have a complement pack. I don't know if you got to see that one. I haven't been doing videos very often since I was camping, so this is my first one back, so I'm a little flustered and I feel kind of rushed, which I hope is not showing on this video. I love that light green, it's so pretty. And the roses on this one, they are gorgeous. Look at that. That's beautiful. That would be perfect for wedding or birthday or anything. I think this one goes this direction. That one, both of those colors will go great with fall colors or fall theme too. And that's actually like a purple, which I'm pretty sure is thistle. The stripes. More little polka dots. And then more flowers. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. And then more stripes. I like how the stripes are kind of neutral. They're even in the color, they're not they're not geared towards boy or girl, and if you paired them with the right embellishments, you could make them male or female. I might just have to challenge myself with that. So these are the Inspire complements, and they coordinate with all of these papers. And there's also the Whimsy ribbon pack, and it looks like there are 3 ribbons and 1 twine. And you get 3 yards each in that pack. Now, I do want to tell you guys that these layouts here, if you go online, or you could even message me and ask for the recipe, I can get you the information for this layout recipe. So all of the product that is used in this project, I can get you that list, and it's everything that's in, all of that is in the book, or in the catalog. So if you're interested, just let me know. And that's the way it works with all of the projects in here as well. So this is the Adventure Fundamentals, and they are definitely adventurous colors. They're brighter and very busy. Let me see if I can get these ones here. Okay, I think that's them. Okay, so don't know if you can see these, but I'm going to pull them close up so you can kind of see what the whole 12 by 12 will look like. You can see some ombre and watercolored roses, and I will go through them here. So we've got the yellow ombre, and I'm pretty sure that one's lemon, and this should be raspberry, I think. Maybe it's not raspberry. Yep, it's lemon and it's raspberry. Hey, I'm getting better. Alright. And then we got this one here. And this is actually like I want to say a corally pink. Yeah, a dark corally pink. It's really pretty. I wish I had the right lighting to show you guys, but it is very pretty. And then I think that I want to say eggplant. I just want to look in pansy. That one's pansy. It's a very, very vibrant purple. And then we've got hearts, and I'm pretty sure that one's emerald. It's very vibrant. And this one is watercolor. You can see all the watercolor splatters and stuff. And then we've got tangerine and purple stripe and lemon stripe. And these are so pretty. And then a little bit more watercolor. These ones are more in a stripe style. And that one is Pacifica. And then raspberry. And I don't remember that one either. Willow. They change them ever so often, so I'm trying to get caught up, but like I said, I was camping. Just got to look at this catalog a couple of times, and I figured I'd share it with you guys. It'd be kind of nice if the hearts were right side up, huh? These are so pretty. And watercolor. And these all kind of have pretty much a watercolor vibe for the Adventure Fundamentals. So, in fact, I think they're all watercolor. I showed you that one. Stripe. That's a really pretty stripe. And I love this one in Pacifica. It's so pretty. And this one, which I think is juniper. Nope, it's lagoon. Go figure. I'm gonna learn them sooner or later. Alright. So these ones are, they have complements that go with them as well. I really should just scoop that up there. I didn't do that with the last ones. I have tons. And those ones are gold glitter, and these ones are gold foil. And those are called Happy Moments compliments. And then these are the ribbons. There's 4 ribbons included. And you can buy each of these separately, or we also have, I think these ones you just buy separately. I don't think we actually have kits for those ones, now that I remember. These are the Enchantment Fundamentals, and these are more regal colors, and that's kind of the collection there. And these are the 12 by 12s in their full sizes, and it shows little magnified spots of what they look like. And I'll show you on the little ones, but they're all pretty easy to work with. And let's see here, we've got the red. I don't know if you can see that pattern there. And then, ooh, this one's eggplant. It's so pretty. And the blue shine does not, it just doesn't show how rich it is. It's so pretty. Keep saying that, but it is. Stripes and stripes. And then we've got some alphabet letters. And the nice thing with these is you can cut the letters out and make words with them if you wanted to. Polka dots, and more polka dots, and we've got stripes, and this would be a whole sheet, and it would be half one color and half the other. And that one is the same way. That one would be down here. I got this bottom corner in my sample, but it would be half a lighter tone and half the darker tone. And then we've got those. You could turn them this way and they could be trees in the winter, or scales on a monster, or waves, or arrows, or whatever you wanted. And then, oh my goodness, look at that color. It's so pretty. I really need to work on my lighting. And then stripes, and more letters. And then we've got polka dots, and the red and the green. And those aren't just red and green, of course. They're New England ivy and ruby. And then stripes, and I'm pretty sure that one's peacock. These are 2 of my favorite blues right now. And then this again is the half and half, lighter tone, darker tone, and I got the darker tone on my sample, and then the lighter and darker tone in the ruby. So these ones come with the All-Star compliments. And they are great for teamwork and sports and competitions and all kinds of things. Cheering on. And then we've got the ribbon, and it comes with some twine, and it looks like it's the New England ivy, I think is what they call it. New England ivy twine here. I might have to get my hands on that one just for the twine itself. I like that looks like burlap ribbon right there. Ooh, I did not know that. Okay, so these are the Basics Fundamentals, and I'm so in love with this one. I don't know what it is about the neutrals, but I just love them. And this collection, this catalog, they revamped the neutrals collection, or the basics collection, and I love them. So now we've got charcoal, pewter, pebble, linen, mink, heather, espresso, nutmeg, toffee, and almond. And they are beautiful. They have warm tones and cool tones. And I love that they have the two different tones, because some of the papers look better with the cool tones and some look better with the warm tones. So these are the papers in their full page glory. And I will show you close-ups. And you can tell the difference between the cool tones up here and the warm tones down here. I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and go through these real quick. And alright, so this is, I would assume, is a linen color. And it actually has the linen texture to it. And then we've got the warm tone. I don't know which color that is yet. Like I said, they're all brand new for me, but they're pretty. And they're nice and neutral, and like the pattern isn't really busy, so you can use these on a lot of things. And you can also use the cardstock that goes with it, or that coordinates as well. And this has the polka dots, the fine polka dots. I just love these papers. And we've got stripes. And they have like a distressed look to them. I'm not sure if you can see that on the video or not, but I love those. And this one, it says kind, loving, thoughtful, friendship, laugh, friend, caring, wonderful, love, considerate, loving, kind, sweet. And it says the same as well, or the same on the back side, just in a different tone. And then we've got this one here that's got the flowers. Oh, I am so glad fall's coming up, because this is going to be perfect for fall. But I love those, and those are definitely the warm tones. And then here are the cool tones. And this has that same linen look to it. And it's just a lighter color on the back side. And then we've got a little bit darker linen texture on the paper. And then we're going for lighter. I like how they balanced out the lights and the darks. And then the polka dot. And polka dot on the other side. It looks like it may just be a reverse. These ones here, which I like, because then you have two options. And we've got the stripe, and then the darker stripe, and then the same words, just in the cool tones on the back as well, and then the flowers in the cool tones. And it's very, very light. And then this one is more bold, but still neutral. Now, I fell in love with the complements that go with this collection, or this fundamental pack, and it's the Better Together complements, and they are so pretty. Okay. And they even include some of the Bashful color in them. So I'm really excited to be able to use that. Now, these ones will be gold foil, and I think these ones are white chipboard. That's what this is up here. It's also got silver foil in there too. So that will be interesting to see. And then this is you can see that it's got the writing on it. The ribbon pack for it. Isn't that beautiful? I love how they did that. I might have to do a layout similar to that. Now these are the Picture My Life. We have overlays, and they are clear, and they just go on top of your photo, like these white polka dots. It's just a clear acetate piece with white printed on it, and you just slip it in your pocket, or you could even, like on a 12 by 12, let's see, on a 12 by 12 paper, or page. You could even put it on top of your photo there if you wanted to. So those are very versatile. You can use them in many different ways. I've also thought of using them in shaker cards, which I will be doing. I've got it on my to-do list, so I want to try that out as well. We've got Picture My Life tabbed journaling cards, watercolor cards that are kind of, they're resist. So the darker here on this, these were in the last catalog as well, but the darker part here is a clear, it's like an embossing where it's clear, and so when you put your watercolor over the top of it, all around where your watercolor is will be watercolored, the color that you chose, and then on the star, the dark parts on that show on these, those will all resist the color, so those will be white, and the white will show through your color, and your color will be all around. I'm not sure if I have those ones, but I do have these ones. These ones are pretty much the same idea, only they have gold foil instead of the clear glossy design. And they definitely have different patterns in them as well. So those are also on my to-do list. And you can use these on cards or layouts. You can make mini flip books with them. There's tons of things that you can do other than just Picture My Life. Granted, you can definitely use them there as well. So this is where the new stamp sets begin, and there are so many that are beautiful. I'm excited. Can you see? Do you see those? The pearlies? I have to show you. Those are new too. They're so cute. Okay, so this one is the For You Darling set. Now these are multi-step stamps. So you've got step 1 and you've got step 2. So each of these has a 2-step. This is for your base color, and then this is for your dark edge around. So you've got a base and a shade. So each one of these, so let's say you did this in a light pink, and then you did this one here in a dark pink, and the dark pink would kind of give it a little bit of shading around the edges on your lines. And now you can also get, either you can get just the stamp set, or you can get the stamp set and the thin cuts together. So that would include 3, one for each of the, probably not the littlest one, so one for each of the flowers. And then the way they did these are more you can use these as flowers, or you can use them as succulents. So that is another thing that I like. You can dress them up, dress them down. So we've got birthday sprinkles, and we've got congratulations, we've got eat cake and celebrate, and these are the actual sizes. So let's see. This is going to be kind of weird, but this is just a gift card. So you can kind of see they're pretty good size. So you could definitely use them on a 12 by 12 layout without them feeling too small. So that's kind of nice. And your title, these would go pretty far across your page. You'd probably have to stamp them twice, but that would be pretty cool. So we've got baby animals. Look at the wiener dog and the panda. Ah, they're so cute. And oh, could you imagine coloring his or paper piecing, coloring him in Christmas colors? Oh, that would be so adorable. Totally a baby themed stamp set, but you don't have to use it that way. You could even do his sweater in the Christmas theme, or rainbow theme, or anything. You could, there's so many ideas. Too many ideas for one person to do. So you guys gotta get some creation going here. I want to see some of these ideas. And your ideas as well. So we've got Sweet Birthday, and I was able to get my hands on that one from the last catalog. We've got Sweet Baby, and these also have, this one doesn't come with the thin cuts, but these have the thin cuts. thin cuts option. We've got many congratulations. I'm not sure if you can see those, but I'm gonna bring them up. Aren't they pretty? And look at the examples that they give us. They're so pretty. And then we've got God's blessings. We've got happily ever after. Did you see these? They're all made of paper, other than the bowls or the cups. Aren't they cute? So we've got inspire, and these are quotes. We've got all the thanks and sending prayers, Southern sass. I will be right back. All right, the neighbor kid was screaming at the top of her lungs just to scream, so we kind of don't really like that. We want her to keep that for if she's like seriously hurt or somebody's carrying off with her or something like that. Anyways, so we've got bless your heart, well, goodness gracious. Cheers, y'all, and chin up, buttercup. We've got inked with love, and short and sweet. And these are really small. I know it's kind of hard to see that far away, but I want to show you guys. These are pretty small, but these are perfect for tags and you know, you could probably do backgrounds, like if you had a sick page, like a layout where your little guy was sick or something like that, you could do stamp get well soon all over the page and make your own background. That would be cute. You could do that with cards as well. We've got thanks a million, and we've got a new adventure, and these they have so many different fonts here that they give you tons of options. And look, they've even got a compass. And that one right there would be great for camping as well, which I just went. Now the happy heart is cute, and then we've also got the heartfelt thoughts, and those are very versatile. So we've got we are makers. This would be great, like for convention, for going to scrap crops, and all different kinds of scrapbook conventions and stuff like that would be awesome. This one is inspired words. Ask, seek, knock, give thanks. He has made everything beautiful in its time. And then you have a whole list of words here. This would be great for Bible journaling or cards, or oh, I don't even have them all in the, here we go. All kinds of things. We've got these, and look at the size of these words. Tradition is the size of an actual card. It's actually good size. What matters most? Now you can stamp these and then let them dry, and then you can emboss these as well. You can emboss those. I was going to say, you can stamp and let them dry, and then very carefully go over with the shimmer pen. You'd have to be extra careful because the inks that we have the colored inks that we have aren't permanent, so they would spread, but if you were extra careful, you could make them sparkle as well. Now we've got the school kids, and these were in the one of the last catalogs, and they come with the thin cuts option. Not sure if you can see those very well, but they are so cute. They're just begging to be colored. We've got this and that. We have emojis. And there are lots of words there in the emojis. And in this and that, you can mix and match them. So we've got I heart this, or I heart this, or that is the best, or that was the best. I heart this moment. That is so stinking cute, or you've got this. So there are tons of combinations there, and you don't even have to use all of the words in one of the phrases. You can just piece them if you wanted to. Now here is one that's all about kitties. It's called Cat's Meow. And we've got kitty emojis. You had me at meow. If I had 9 lives, I would spend them all with you. Now these ones are our season in nature. We've got For All Seasons is the name of this set, and it's got fall, winter, spring, and summer. And then we've got little stamps that kind of represent what you would see in those. For those of you looking for masculine cards, that's a great one. I like that one a lot. Even the birdie could be considered masculine if you did it for your uncle or grandpa or something. Oh, look at that. They're really getting good with the masculine cards. So we've got Nature's Wish, Hunting for Words, Faithful Friend. I know that some people were looking for geese or ducks, and this is a great one for that. They're very realistic, and they have great sentiments as well. And there are some people who are really looking for a real style dog, not really childlike. So this one's perfect for that. We've got Thoughtful Bird, and this is a 3-step stamping. So we've got the base, and then we've got the next darker color, and then the darkest color, and then we have the beak, and then of course you can put them on sticks, or twigs, and you can add the feet. So it's kind of a step 4 or 4-step, and then you've got the thin cut. Once you have it all stamped out, you have the thin cut that stamps it out as well. Also comes with some sentiments. So this one is called Beautiful You, and it is a 2-step stamping set as well. And there are several different sizes to stamp. Now it does look to me like that might be a 3-stamp set there. Okay, so they're all it's a 3-stamp set. So we've got the base, the darker color, and the darkest color. And that will definitely give you a variation of color. And then it's also got the thin cuts option as well. These are the essentials. We've got a splash of color, and those are all kind of smudges and packaging techniques all rolled into one, along with splatters. If you're not brave enough to just try it yourself, you can definitely do it with with these. That works great. You see the example here? That's so cute. So these, we've got some smaller background stamps for cards or whatever you wanted to use them for. We've got shells and stars, paws, little leaves, and delicate flower. These are great for tags and all kinds of things. We've got flourishes. This is hello and celebrate you. Now you could definitely put, instead of doing celebrate, you could do hello you. That would be cute. And this one, we've got Constellations, and these are to build a background. You can do a 3-step it's a 3-step technique, which it shows you how to do it right here. And I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but we've got the littlest stamp there, and then you add your next stars, and then the 3rd stamp is to add your constellations in between. So that's pretty cool. We've got wild backgrounds. My daughter would love those. We've got created to create, and this one has all different types of words in there. Sleep, create, love, imagine, scrapbook, Inspire would be a great background stamp. And this is the actual size, again with the card here. These are our alphabets. I am so excited. I finally got this one and I am so excited to use it. I have several ideas. I have color block alphabet, flowering alphabet, bistro script, etched alphabet, framework alphabet. We've got handwritten print, and they kind of show you how you can use them different ways. This is the same stamp set, or same alphabet set, just used in a different way. This one's colored and this one's just a black on tone. So this is inked alphabet, Jennifer's hand, marker alphabet, pen pal alphabet, and typography. We actually have a lot more. I love that we keep adding to it because I like having a bunch of options to, decide what I want. This is our international section, and this is a new section for our catalog, but as you can see, they have tons of different stamps to choose from. Okay, maybe not tons, but this one has tons of sentiments. I could not tell you what they say, and I'm not going to attempt to say them because I'll probably butcher it, but I'm pretty sure this one is invitation, just because it says it. And then we've got the quinceañera. Let's hope I said that right. I love that dress. Isn't that so pretty? And then we've got gracias, te quiero. Let's hope I said that right, but I'm not even going to try that one. And then we've got our Cricut cartridges, and we have a new one. Let's see, this one is called Hello USA, and this is the digital collection. And then we've got Hello Canada, and we've got Hello Australia, New Zealand. And these are 60 layer images that has shapes, overlays, and names for all 50 states. We've got the Canada one. It's also got the local flower, slogan, and state-specific icon. It also has 10 extra images including images about the regions in the US flag. So this one here for Canada says, featuring 20 layered images, this collection has shapes, overlays, and names for all Canadian provinces and territories, as well as a local flower, slogan, and coordinating icon. The collection also includes extra images about Canada, including the Canadian flag. So Australia and New Zealand is 20 images as layered images as well. Shapes, overlays, names for Australian and New Zealand states and territories, as well as local flowers, slogan, and coordinating icon. It also includes extra images about Australia and New Zealand, including each country's flag. So I don't know if you can see those very well, but I'll give you a close-up so you can kind of see. Aren't those pretty? I love the color combinations that they chose. But you can do them, like this one has the sapphire color. That's pretty. We have a new Cricut cartridge this catalog, and it's called You Are Here. And this one is really focusing on outdoor stuff, travel, trips, all kinds of things, holiday outings, and I know that it's everybody's so excited about it because, I mean, a lot of the cartridges in here that we have, like the flower market is flowers, the artistry is tags and borders and backgrounds and banners. Then we've got the art booking, which is photo mats and overlays and borders and accents and that kind of thing. So this one really brings the outdoors, which is great because a lot of people, this will work a lot for masculine pages and boys and travel, and I think it's going to be quite the popular one. So that is our, I want to give you a close-up real quick of some of the sample shapes that they give us to show in the catalog. I also have this catalog, the online version. I have links to it on my Facebook page, hellotarina, and you can just download the PDF version, and you'll be able to flip through it whenever you want. And it has all of the same stuff in it, or you can just look on the online version as well. You can also purchase your own catalog through my online business, my web page. So these are the thin cuts. We got some new ones this catalog. So we've got Hi There, and we've got some scallops. And this, when you purchase this, it's called Scallop Border, you get 2 dies. You get both of these dies. You get the background and you get I think it's the foreground. But you don't have to use them together. You can use them separate, which is awesome. And then we've got one that's hearts, and then a line with a bow, and then we've got the word family. We've got some tags, and we've got some pendants, which are awesome. And then we've got the ones from last catalog, which are the hearts, ovals, circles, and stars. And these are just the thin cut dies. Now, we've also got some, Banner Love is the name of this one here. And you can stamp these right. They're made the perfect size for the banner thin cuts. We've also got ones for the tags as well. So these are alphabet thin cuts. And this one here is $65.95, and I know that sounds like a lot, but you get all of these in a die. Each one of these is a die, and they made these coordinate so that you can actually stamp your alphabet with the background. You can use any background stamp, really, honestly, with this one, but they made one specifically to go with this one, just to be inspired by it. It's called In the Background, and as you can see, they have the dies on there, so you can fit 2 dies, or 3 probably if you get creative. You could probably fit 3 on there. Ooh, look at that one. I really like that one. And then the polka dots. But yes, you could definitely use, I love that idea. Now these are shown at 50%. So let's say 2 of these, so almost about this. See, I would say almost about 1.5 inches tall. So you would double that. Yeah, about 1.5 inches tall, 1 3/4 inches tall. So I think this is probably the O is shown in actual size, if you can see that compared to the card here. So yeah, it's a good size. They would be perfect for a title on a page. So we've got embossing folders, new ones. We've got the alphabet that you find on the I want to say Enchantment collection, and then we've got the rose embossing folder. Wow, those are hard to see, aren't they? I have this one, so I'm going to be able to play with it. I'm so very excited. And our color palette is, I think the word is inspiring. I love looking at this. It makes me want to create and make things. It's so pretty. So our color of the year, last year it was Sea Glass. This year it's Bashful, and it's a very light pink. It's hard to tell with these lights, I'm sorry, but it is very cute. And that, of course, comes in the exclusive ink stamp pad, the re-inkers, the cardstock, and the Exclusive Inks mini pigment pad. We've got black paper and white daisy. They discontinued the colonial white. I'm not entirely certain why. I know a lot of people were not happy with that because they use it regularly, but we'll see. It might come back in a catalog or something. We'll see. They've got the stamp pads, the re-inkers, and the cardstock in those. This is the Whimsy collection. We've got now when you get the Exclusive Inks mini pigment pad set, you get all of these colors. So this whole color palette. The same with the cardstock combo pack. You get 2 of each of the colors. Now, I don't know if you noticed on these, it's kind of easier to see it on the adventure pack here, but their cardstock now comes, you see that right there? The front side comes in the color, in one of these colors down here, and then the back side of that page is a lighter version of the original color. So you get twice as many colors as you would have before. So that's pretty awesome. I love that idea. I hope it sticks around. And I just love these pictures. They're just so colorful, and they just make me want to pull out my paper and my inks. And these ink pads were new last year, and they are lovely. I keep adding to my stash, and so I'm getting more and more, and so I'm so excited. I figure if I get a couple each order, maybe I'll have the whole collection soon. But that's asking for a lot. So this is the Enchantment pack, and as you can tell, they have lovely vibrant colors in that one. This one is the basics, and again, the basics are charcoal, pewter, pebble, linen, mink, heather, espresso, nutmeg, toffee, and almond. And I will give you a close-up of that one and hope it shows. But you can kind of see the tones that it gives. Not sure if that one, there you go. So yeah, they've got, and of course they come, all of the water-based ink pads come, you can purchase re-inkers for them as well. So embellishments and tools, this is part of, I was going to say this was one of my favorite parts of the catalog, but you know what? I love all of it. We've got glitter paper, and of course we have some in a Bashful, and I believe that is, let's see, we've got red, white, gold, silver, and black, and then we've got foil paper, which is new this catalog, and we've got the gold and the silver. We also have vellum, which is back. I'm very excited about that, and then the craft, and I love the craft. K is watercolor paper, and we've got the cards in the envelopes, which are awesome too. You get 50 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cards and envelopes to go. Okay, so we've also got pearls, which are new, and we've got the bitty sparkles, which are one of my favorites. We've got the red gems, gray and white gems, and then these ones were really popular last catalog, not the annual inspirations, but the last expressions catalog, seasonal expressions catalog. The black and white dots, those were really popular. We now have clips, which are paper clips, and we've got the arrow, the heart, or the heart and the bow. We have, I'm just looking at that one because it kind of looks a little bit on the brown side, but it's actually not. It's got like gold weaved in it. So we've got our ribbons here, which I think those are, we've got black and gold ribbon, white and gold ribbon, black shimmer ribbon, which is that one there. And then we have the blush shimmer ribbon. I've used that a few times. And then the burlap ribbon in the blue and the white, which is more of a very, very light tan color. Then we've got let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, four collections of ribbons here. And these are the same ribbons that we saw in the front of the book with the paper collections. So each of these are here, just so they're easy to find. And then we have shimmer trim as well in red, gold, white, silver, and black. And then we've got our twine in whisper and white and golden white. And I know that we have a new one coming too, because I've seen the newest Holiday Expressions catalog. I'm very excited about that one. I might just have to give you guys a couple of sneak peeks with that one, but we'll see. We've got watercolors, watercolor pencils, watercolor brushes, and these ones are the ones that have the inkwell that you actually put the water in them and squeeze to get it out. We've also got actual paintbrush set, and markers. You can get it in a bundle, or you can purchase each one as you go. These are the Shinhan Touch Twin colorless markers, and these ones are alcohol markers. We've got the shimmer brushes. We've got clear and gold, and I have both of those, and I've showed them on a previous video, and I haven't really got to use them, but I'm going to have to start adding them. I really just want to create. I want to add. Ooh, those had some dust on them. My goodness. Okay. So we've got journaling pens and metallic markers, chalk markers, and sprayers. These ones here, you add some water into them and they spray a mist. We've got sponges and sponge daubers. We have acrylic blocks and stamping starter kit, which would be the black, a scrubber, a spray. Now I want to tell you, I did a project with the pigment ink, and I usually use baby wipes with my inks to get them off of my stamps. Well, the baby wipes didn't work on the pigment ink. It just kind of smudged them around, smudged the ink around. So I decided, you know what, I have this, I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to give it a try. I spritzed that onto my scrubber and it just scrubbed right off. I mean, it was so easy. I loved it. So that is a great, and they come with a refill. Ooh, they have a refill. That's awesome. So those work really well. And then they've got archival black ink, which doesn't, when you stamp it and it dries, you can watercolor over it and it doesn't smudge or smear or blend in. We've got Memento and Versamark, StazOn, embossing powders. We've got gold, silver, and white and clear. And then we've got some random tools. We've got, I love their bone folder. It's a lovely shape, and it feels nice in your hand. So I need to get my hands on one of these erasers as well. But they have heat tools and piercing tools and the mat and a mini stapler. They have a quilling tool as well, if you like to do quilling. We've got an all-purpose mat, and this mat is a 15 by 20. So I'm thinking it's a little bit bigger than my mat thing, my pad here. Let's see, this is a 12, looks like 12, 13 inch. So it's 2 inches, yeah, it's 2 inches taller and probably about 5 inches longer. So it's a good size. That's probably the whole size of my desk area that I get to use right here. So, and that's a non-stick that easily wipes clean, and you can even, it's got a non-stick underside, and it's heat resistant up to 240 degrees Fahrenheit. So technically you could, it would be perfect for heat embossing and all that kind of stuff. We have a Versamat, non-stick scissors. These, I love these. They're very simple, but they work great, and they're really light, so they're not heavy on your hands. Basic scissors and a tape dispenser, a corner rounder. Oh, that's a washi tape dispenser. And then we've got 2 different cutters this time around. this one, I'm not sure what the difference is. It's an aluminum cut rail paper trimmer. So it's a non-flexing reinforced aluminum cut rail, widest base on the market, self-leveling swing out arm for cuts over 15 inches, scoring blade, lightweight, and these are both Fiskars. I have this one and I love it. It seems to cut straight every time. I know some people have had issues with them, but I think that's kind of the way it is with every trimmer. But the cheaper Fiskars trimmer, I always ended up it drove me nuts. I always had to recut it and recut it and recut it because it drives me nuts when something is just a little off kilter and it's not supposed to be. So I think as crafters we're just kind of that way. We've got glue dots in different sizes. We've got glue pens in the larger tip. Let me see if I can show you. So this one is pretty much it's just like the Zig, like this right here, and that's that one there. And then we've got a thicker one, which is this one here, and it's the broad tip pen. And if you look at it, it's a very large tip. So this one covers a lot of area very fast. So it's nice. And I think I got that in my consultant kit. I think I got both of those in my consultant kit now that I think about it. We've got the 3D foam. I love the 3D foam. It works really well. And then liquid glass, which is my favorite. We've also got foam dots, 3D foam dots, which are new to this catalog. And then different adhesives in here. And so we've got an adhesive runner that's close to my heart, and it's a disposable permanent adhesive dot runner. So that one is permanent. Now we've got the Tombow permanent adhesive, and that's the same. It's a tape runner. Then we've got the Tombow refill, and then we've got the Duck Easy Stick adhesive pack, and those are also permanent as well. So I guess you better know where you want your stuff, don't you? I would assume that they would have a repositionable in there, at least one in there for some things, but it would seem it wasn't that interesting. So these are the Workspace Wonder and organizers. I am so excited. I want this so bad. I have no space for it. Absolutely no space for it, but I want it so bad. This is a swivel spinning. It's got a spinning top and bottom, so you can turn it around and have your other stamp pads on the other side, or you can mix and match, and you can put, because these are the same height, you can put your marker storage there, and I think that would be lovely. So we have a couple of new things. So if there's an N, you can see there's an N by it. It's new to this catalog, so that kind of will show you, like, if you've gotten something before and you're not sure if you had gotten that before, it'll show you whether it's new or not, and that would help you out there. So we've got the mini tray, which would be something that goes on top, and then we've got a small tray, and then we've got the stamp pad stack, and you can just stack several of these on top of each other. Excuse me. No matter, or depending on how many ink pads you have. And these ink pads are fairly large, so those would be pretty decent size. These are for the markers, and then we've got a tool cubby, so you can, kind of like I do here with mine, I would move it, but I can't really. Let me see if I can do that real quick. So I don't have one of those tool cubbies, but I do have this here. Oh, this tool cubby here. And it weights down my camera, or my tripod, so that my camera stays put. And so it's similar to that, only it's a lot smaller, more manageable. And you probably wouldn't need to use it for weighting anything, and that would go perfectly. So these all snap into each other, so you can mix and match and organize these however you want. We also have, let's see, we got a medium tray now, which is new, and it's the length of the ribbon, the ribbon. Let's see, we've got the ribbon organizer, so you can have your ribbon in there, and that will fit in there as well. Now the ribbon organizer goes into this, but you can also use this and stack your medium tray on top of the medium stack, and you can have that for whatever it is that you want in there. I would probably have all of my goodies like this stuffed in there, because those are things that I have on my desk and I use them regularly. But you could have your glues or whatever you wanted in there. If you had your re-inkers in there, that would work too. So we've got a large tray here, and that is the size of a 12 by 12. It's a 8 by 12 tray. So these are 12 by 12. Actually, they're not 12 by 12. They're 12.5 by 12 by 2 inches deep. And these are the paper trays, and that is as long as that paper tray. And then this one here is also 12 inches long, and then the medium tray is also 12 inches long. So these stack perfectly. Now these are, the small tray is 8 inches, and then the mini tray here is 4 inches. So when you put those two next to each other, they will fit perfectly on top of the 12 inch, and they will fit right in. Now down here at the bottom, we've got the top and the bottom of the carousel base and top, and you can mix and match the, it says it holds 4 stamp pad stacks or marker stacks in the base. Add more stacks to create a taller tower and cap with carousel top. Swivels when turned with handle. So that's, like I said, I'm really excited about that one. And here is a closer look at the Workspace Wonder, which kind of goes through everything I just explained. But it does show you how you can customize the system to work for you. You can have them all however you like, which is awesome. We've also got paper and stamp envelopes, so if you want to store your paper in, let me see if I can get a, I'm going to get a stamp set to show you guys. So this is a retired stamp set, but this here, I guess it's very similar. These the paper envelopes are very similar. They're made out of the same materials, only they don't have the snaps, so that they lay flat and they don't damage your paper. And they have a slit here, and they just slide into the slit so that you can have your paper in a dust-free environment. So that's really nice for storing your papers. You can get your hands on those in here, and they come for the stamp sets just that same size, as well as a 12 by 12 size. And then we've got the plastic bags. If you want a 12 by 12 plastic bag for kits or for protecting your papers, we've got that as well. Those are here. You get 12 bags for $7. I don't know if that's good or not, but I like getting those for my projects. So here we've got organizers. We've got a small one. The internal dimensions are 14.5 by 10.5 by 2 inches deep. That's the inside. I love these. I've got a couple of them, and not necessarily the small one. I think I've got a medium. You get a medium one in your kit when you become a consultant. And I use it. I've got one for all of my acrylic paints, because I have a lot of acrylic paints, and so I love that. And then the other one, I think the other one has, you can fit the little mini iris containers in there as well. And so I've got some iris containers in there. So we've got the medium and the large. The medium does not fit the stamp sets up and down, but the large one does. Now you've also got tab dividers that you can separate all of your stamps with, and then you've also got inserts here. These are foam inserts that can go, like this one here can have this insert, and this is for like foam daubers. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got room for plenty of your foam daubers so that you can keep your colors separate. This one is really great for your pigment ink pad sets, and that works really well with this smaller case as well, or organizer. This one does these little what are they? They are craft boxes with lids, hinged lids, and this one makes sure that they don't wiggle around in your organizer. And then we've got a smaller organizer, and then one that holds the stamp sets, and that one's probably, let's see, about yay big. I would say the size probably 7 by 7, something like that. And so that's, look at that, that's it. We've also got the annual inspirations. This one here, these are all shown at 50%. This is the Operation Smile stamp set, and I will give you a close-up of those before I go. And again, these are all half the size that they normally would be, so they're going to be probably about this tall once you get them in the actual stamp set. So, and they all have their own little puns, and that one is called Punny Pals. And look at all the cute little cards that they made. You could do tags, you could do all kinds of things. Backgrounds would be adorable too. So if you when you purchase this, $7 of the proceeds from the purchase goes to Operation Smile, so you get to help that profit organization, and that they help repair cleft lips and palates and such. So I always try to get my hands on that because it's just something small I can do. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can always hop on over to my Facebook page, Hello Tarina. I'll leave the link below, and see what I've been up to. I post my projects on there. I try to keep the videos and projects both up at the same time, but sometimes I just get projects up, and sometimes I just get videos up. Kind of all depends on what's going on. So checking that out would be awesome. I'm also on Pinterest, also Hello Tarina, and Instagram, which is also Hello Tarina. So I lucked out there. So Hello Tarina gets you to all my social media. So I will hop off here since I've taken up probably, I think it's an hour and a half. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you with the next video. Bye!